warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning to all people. First of all, let us be grateful for the chance to be able to stand here in a healthy body and mind in this nice morning. Let's extend our prayer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the One and the Almighty. So we're always given the salvation in the world and the hereafter. Also, to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his families, his friends, who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness. I also would like to thank my respectable judges and all audience here for taking a little time to sit here listening to my short speech about Yao Pledge Day. Honorable judges and audience, before I start my speech, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Bilal Shawki. I'm on the 8th grader from SMP Ilpua, Banjarmasin. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a day to commemorate this month. Do you know what the special day is? Yes, it is the 28th of October. Each year, we always demonstrate this year as Yao Pledge Day, or in Bahasa Indonesia, we call it as Hari Sumpah Pemuda. The pledge says, one homeland Indonesia, one nation the Indonesian nation, and one language Bahasa Indonesia. The Yao Pledge is an authentic evidence of Indonesia's birth. So, Indonesia wasn't born when the independence declared on August 17, 1945. Instead of the day when the Yao Pledge has been made on October 28, 1928. In the history, the Yao Pledge was declared 91 years ago, but the spirit of the struggle never disappeared up to present day. The Yao Pledge is the spirit of Indonesian people of all the time. Allah says in Al-Kahfi verse 13, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahnu naqussu 'alaika naba'ahum bil haqq. Innahum fisyatun amanu bi rabbihim wa zidnahum huda. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful, we narrate to you their true story. They were part of young men who had faith in their Lord, so we increased them in guidance. This verse implies that Ashabul Kahf Yao are among the brave Yao to defend their faith, to them and their personality. There are people who have faith, and there are people who are firm in their faith, so they dare to violate government rules that forbid them to believe in monotheism. Even though they are few in number, their faith remains steadfast in Allah, so Allah give His guidance on the instructions already on their heart, and they are made as Yaos who are firm in their faith, and they are as best examples of Yao in Islam. The Yao in this era called the millennial generation, like other cultural generation. There are people of the same age group who have similar ideas, problems, and attitudes. They will be the most familiar with communications, media, and digital technology. They can get all they want with those technology. For example, sometimes Indonesian Yao these days has adopted the Korean culture and left our culture behind, like the way they act, how they dress, and also their way of thinking. They have been too influenced with the outside culture, and I'm afraid that they will eventually forget the culture where they were first brought to. It is time we are proud of our own culture. It is an invaluable inheritance that must be preserved. If we open our mind to look closely, we will find that our culture is more exquisite than others. It is all right to adopt some of the outside culture, but do not forget our hard-earned culture. Therefore, in commemorating the Yao Pledge Day or Yao Day, is let us increase the spirit of national unity, moral nation, also demanded and increase the nation's human resource discipline, independent, professional, with a master of science, technology, and skills. In line with this, I took an oath warning through the momentum of this young man who made us a trigger to share our passion to constantly improve the unity and integrity of the nations, to increase the participation and development of the nation's youth as the next generation. One of the first Indonesian president most famous quote: "Give me 1,000 old men, I will undoubtedly rip sugar from its root.
Sick.
Give me 10 youth, I will undoubtedly shake the world." This speech has been motivated many people in Indonesia. Sukarno himself seems to believe that youths are the agent of the change of the nation. So we, as young generation, mustn't do forbidden things that will make us do something out of control. And now we have to say, bravo, young generation. Bravo, Youth Pledge. Bravo, Bineka Tunggal Ika. Bravo, Indonesia. Honorable judges and audience, that's all I can say. I hope the spirits of the fighters can be felt by youth in Indonesia, and may Allah always give His guidance and help to all of us. Amin.
Amin.
Happy Youth Pledge Day, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.